Let's talk about something that's been floating around in HR presentations, onboarding sessions, and even famous podcasts: work-life balance. Now, this topic has been controversial for the past couple of years, and rightfully so. But controversy is not something we are interested in. We are interested in debunking the myth, the concept of work-life balance. And no, work-life balance is not something to look down upon. It's far from that. In fact, it's one of the smartest business strategies out there. Even Gallup, in one of its reports, stated that 77% of employees consider work-life balance critical to job satisfaction. Yes, it's that impactful. But why are we calling it a myth then? And where did this myth really begin? You know, the phrase work-life balance came into popularity in the 1980s at a time when work was mostly 9 to 5. Offices were physical and phones were stuck to the wall. But the way we work today has changed dramatically. Hybrid models, Microsoft Teams, messages at 10 p.m. And yet, we still cling to this idea that work and life are two completely separate things to be divided neatly like slices of pie. Well, that's no longer realistic. You see, work-life balance is about having systems and policies that allow employees to recover, rest, and live fully so they can bring their best selves to work. And that's not it. As per study, employees with better work-life balance are 21% more productive and 27% more likely to report excellent performance. On the other side, the cost of burnout is also very real. I can never on earth deny that. The World Health Organization classifies burnout as a major occupational hazard, which is costing businesses billions. In the US alone, absence of work-life balance and stress-related absenteeism cost employers an estimated $300 billion a year. Because when employees are constantly on, engagement drops and mistakes go up. And then you start losing your best employees, not because they don't care, because they are exhausted, which is very obvious. So, now what can HR leaders do about that? Well, here's the key. Work-life balance does not happen just because leaders say, take care of yourself. It happens when you build policies that make it possible. And that means offering flexible work hours, schedules without pressure or guilt, respecting non-working hours, training managers to recognize signs of burnout, encouraging real vacations and not just out-of-office emails while still checking team notifications. But if you still aren't convinced, here's more proof. Companies that prioritize employee well-being and work-life balance see up to 25% higher profit margins, and that's according to the Harvard Business Review. So no, it's not softness, it's strategy. Pure strategy. And as HR professionals and leaders, it's your job to make this a success. So, if you want your employees to thrive, you have to stop treating balance like a perk and start treating it like a performance enabler. That means shifting from a reactive to proactive approach, which includes designing a workplace where balance is baked in, not squeezed in. And when you do that, you don't just protect employee well-being, you take your organization to a whole new level. So, do you still think work-life balance is a myth, or are you ready to make it a reality? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video.